Hello friends, hope you're doing great. In this video, we are going to see a simple concept in Smartform called page break. The business scenario is my every record in my internal table to be displayed in the new page, or based on a condition. Whenever there is a region, a specific region comes, then those records to be started or displayed in the new page. It's a common business scenario. So that can be achieved through page break functionality. So let's get into the slides. So this is one of my requirement. So I have an internal table which has PO informations. So the requirement is every PO to be displayed in a new page in my print preview or in the print or spool, whatever it is. Okay. So that is the requirement. So this requirement can be achieved through a simple checkbox click. We call it as page break. Okay, so page break is not available in all the components of Smartforms. It will available few of the components in the Smartforms only. So if you need a page break, you need the component to be placed. Okay, so here I have 6 POs. So it will create a Smartform with 6 pages. It's very simple. Okay, it's a straightforward condition. So this can be achieved through a small checkbox called go to new page that is coming under a component called command. Okay, so I have a main window. I have only one page and I have a main window and there is a loop. All my PO informations are available over there. There is a program code. So forget about for this scenario. And I have a text element to display the informations and I have a command. Okay, so command component. So in this, I'm going to select this go to new page and that will ask which page you are referring to. Currently, I have only one page. In your scenario, you need multiple pages with a different design. You can select it. So you can create it and assign the specific page, whichever is required as a new page. Excuse me. So here I consider the same page is going to be my new page. So there is no design, there is no change in the design. So I prefer the same page only. Okay. So what happens? And the loop starts, and after the first record, it will go and creates. It means it creates that one in the new page. Okay. So there is no conditions here. Every record to be displayed in the new page. So if a business scenario is every record to be displayed, then don't worry about the conditions. Simply add a command, select it, and go select this page as new page. Okay. So in this, so we might have an issue. If you select perfectly like this, then you will get one additional empty page. Okay, normally it happens. So we need to avoid that. Okay, even if you keep the command before your text element, you can play around it. Okay, if you keep them before your text element, what happens is it creates an empty page. It creates the first page as an empty page. If you keep a command after the text element, it creates the last page as an empty page. Okay, so we need to control it with a small code. Okay, so for that we need a programming line. So the information is very simple. We have a site tabx. Site tabx is nothing but it will count the number of records inside the loop. And I'm going to have a condition if my site tabx is greater than the lines of whatever information is in my internal table. So if it is a 10 records, so it should not create 11 pages. Okay, normally if you keep a simple command, it creates one empty page either before or after, means first or end of your Smartforms, the entire page. So in that case, we have to have a condition here. If tabx is greater than lines of my internal table, just stop it. Okay, means don't so don't trigger simply. Okay, don't trigger that. Don't trigger the command prompt. So that was the code we are going to have it. Okay, we'll see little detail in the system level, but this is for your information. So if you have a command, always remember you might have an empty page issue. You have to handle it. So the next scenario would be I have internal table with customer information. So I have city 1, 2, 3 and different city names. So based on the city field, my Smartform to be generated the new page. So if it is a city 2, whenever the record has a city 2, then create a new page. Okay. So what happens out of the 6 records? The first one I have city 1. Then city 2 comes, so it creates a new page along with other informations. Then the 5th record, again the city 2 comes, then it creates another page. So out of 6, it creates 3 different pages. Okay, so this is a page break with conditions. So So pretty simple. If it is a straightforward condition, previously we can see just a simple page break, every record to be created in our page. The next scenario is based on the conditions you have to make it. So here the condition is the value is available directly in your internal table, so you can be able to make out of this. Another one is you need to have another conditions or complex or more than one condition based on the page to be created. Then we can create a flag information with the program lines concept. So have a program lines, they have a conditions if it is not straightforward, and keep the flag on and off. Based on that, your page break will work. Okay, so that also we'll see in the system level. So this can be achieved directly to your command component conditions tab. So I have a comment and I have condition also. Anyway, it's under the loop and I have work area. So in this work area here, it's an actual record. So whenever there is a city called Bangalore, it comes automatically, then it has to create the new page. So I'm going to use the conditions tab for this scenario. Okay. If you want multiple or complex scenarios or complex conditions, then go to the program lines, have the condition, keep a flag as a global variable, and keep on filling the flag yes or no. Based on that, your command component also will work. So here you can make the flag equal to x. Whenever the flag is x, then it creates a new page, otherwise won't. Okay, that is also possible. And okay, so other way, but it is not advisable to do it. Other way is also we can control the same page break concept through a driver program. But again, it's not a problem, but the way it works is you have to call the Smartforms for every record. So that is not advisable. Okay, but still it can be achievable. So we have a control parameter. You are about to know what you have a control parameter. One of the field in the control parameter is no open. So what I'm saying is, if it is a first record, then just no open it. Just if it is not, it's just a first record, right? It's type is 1. Then leave it. Just open from the second record onwards and close it at the end. Once it reaches the last record, just as closes. What happens is it creates each page. Okay, this is nothing but a simple one. It creates Smartform for every record in a different separate pages. So okay, so that is can be achieved through a control parameter, but mostly this is not feasible solution. So please dump entire information to a Smartform from driver program and try to handle the page break in the Smartform level for a fastest performance. Okay, so this also we can see how can we provide through driver program. Okay, that's it. We'll get into the system. So this is my Smartform, and we are seeing a simple page break and how to avoid an empty page. So that's what we're going to see with this Smartform. Okay. So in this Smartform, everything is in Smartform itself. I'm not getting any data from my driver program. Okay, this is just for understanding. If you want, you can get it. That is pretty simple. We have seen already in the previous videos. So I have a, okay, we'll go the start with global definitions. I have a structure here with the informations from KNA1 customer details, and based on that I created a body and work area, and there is a global variable also I have declared it. Okay, and in the initialization place I just fill the internal table ITKNA1 with 10 records. So the expectation is a simple page break, every record to be displayed in the new page. That's it. So I have a page. I created only one page for my scenario. I don't have multiple designs, so I just go with the page 1 only. And main window. So here it's actually page 1. I actually got page to create it and then I deleted it. It's not reflecting here. It's fine. So next page is page 1 only, and I have a main window. So loop, and this ITNA K1 into WAA KNA1. It's fine. There is no other where condition, nothing over here. And I have a program lines. We'll come back a little later. Then I have a text element where I'm trying to display the details from my internal table with the help of text elements over here. Okay, and the customer number, name, city, and region, everything, and the work area, the value which holds in the work area in a particular field that is displayed using ampersand. So these are pretty simple. Now I have a comment component. So go here, it's a comment component, and I selected the go to new page and which page you want. So here it shows page 1 only. It's reflected here because it's not listed as a page 2, so page 1 only. So no conditions. So expectation is every record to be displayed in the new page. So everything is empty here. Okay. So let's act toward it. And as I mentioned, all the details, select, everything is happening in Smartform itself. So I don't need any driver program to run this. Execute it. LP01 print preview. So it displayed every customer in a new page. So customer 2, it's not sorted based on the customer number. So just ignore it. And customer 22, whatever is available in the first 10 rows, it is displayed in the each separate page. Okay, so there is no conditions. Every record, if it is 1,000 records, 1,000 pages. So depends on the business scenario, it works. Probably the simple page break is okay for limited data, not for the huge ones, right? But again, depends on the business scenario. What happens? Okay. So as per the select query, it has to fetch 10 records. Yes, it's 10, but here it shows 11 pages. So the last page is empty. So this needs to be handled. Okay, if it is a simple page break component. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a variable. It's already have a variable called GV flag. I'm going to make use of this variable. So go to the program lines, keep the program lines before your text elements. Make sure all the program lines are in a dependent of your loop. All the program lines and other components are dependent on the loop. It should not be in the same hierarchy. Then only it works as expected. So that is a small thing. So you have to make sure. So the program lines, I have a simple code that is going to be fill this input parameter. I'm going to use one more parameter that is coming under ITKNE1 is an output parameter. So if the tab x is not equal to or greater than, both are works, okay? If not equal to lines of ITKNE1, then flag is X. What happens is until it works the 10th page, right? The flag is getting filled until it reaches number 10 because I have 10 records. If it is 11th tab X, what happens? It just clears the flag. Okay. So if the flag is X, then only the condition will work. So go to the page break like command component and have a condition here. So you have a flag GV flag equal to X. Sorry, equal to X. Single quotes X. So what happens once you save, you can see not even save. Once you add the condition, you can see two different icons are displayed here. It shows this command prompt has a condition. Okay, so we save it. Back to order. Execute. Execute. Execute LP01 and print preview. So now you have only 10 pages. So let me go down. Okay, this is my last customer and I'm in the 10th page. So it just ignored creating a one additional empty pages. Okay, so this is a way we can able to achieve a simple page break and avoiding a empty page creation as well. So the next one is, let's create or let's generate a page break based on the condition, means internal table value conditions. So go here, go to conditions. Instead of creating everything in a new page, whenever there is a value in ORT01, yeah, the city equals Bangalore. Okay. So whenever this satisfies, then only create a new page, otherwise no. Okay. So let me activate this. Execute, execute, and execute. So print review. So now it creates 4 pages. So customer one, the city is Hyderabad. Here there's no Bangalore, Chennai, New York, everything is fine. And here I'll show you what. So here the Bangalore comes. Okay. So it creates the page after that because the command prompt we placed is after the text element. So it displays, then only command prompt is executed. But our intention or the requirement is whenever there is a Bangalore, you have to generate the new page. So a small change happens in the placement of your command component. Just drag and above your text. Okay, it's not happening. I'll go the other way. Drag the text after the, yeah, both works. Back toward it. So whenever the command component comes, it executes based on the condition. So whenever the city Bangalore reaches, it creates the new page. So these are simple things you have to be accommodate based on your business need. So here the same things displayed, but except the last record. So here the Bangalore is missed because it goes to the next page. So that is a condition in the page break. Okay. So very next record, probably this is a like 7th or 8th record, whatever it is. Very next record, again the city is Bangalore. So here it is Bangalore. Let's see. Go to the next page. Yes. So the previous page customer is 6 and this page customer 7 again is Bangalore. And finally again the next record as a customer also city is Bangalore, so it created a new page. So this is a page break can be generated based on the internal table value conditions. Okay, so a simple page break and how to avoid empty page, and we just see the command prompt as well. So suppose if you need a complex scenario, so that can be achieved through a program lines. So go to the code, general attributes. So here you can write the complex scenarios and you can have the flag to be selected. So whenever there is a flag is selected based on the condition, then only your command prompt will execute. So this way you can have any kind of business scenario can be achieved for this new page concept or a page break functionality. Okay. So the next one is how to handle the same using driver program. Okay, so what happens is a small change in the same smart forms like customer information only, but here I'm receiving the details through a driver program. So small change in my form interface. So these are the 5 fields I have added, which is going to be received from driver program. Other than that, everything is pretty similar here. Page 1, main window, and here I have the text. So the entire page break control is happening from the driver program. So I don't have anything over here. There is no loop. There is nothing like page break command component or a program line is required here. But this is not a feasible solution because it has to call the Smartform function module for each line or means each record. So that is not advisable, but you have to be understand, yes, this can be achieved through driver program as well through a control parameter. So let's go to the driver program. So here it is, display. Yep. So 1 minute. So here this is my program. Actually sorry, declarations. So I have a structure, internal table, work area, everything is fine to carry the function module name, control parameter, and output parameter. And this is a common function module which converts the function module for your Smartforms. That is the one. And the select statement is happening here. Now it's 20 rows, there it's 10 rows. And I'm going to loop the particular internal table. And here, this is the one which you have seen in the PPT. So whenever there is a first index, select the open, and when it is last index, close the particular control. Means it's open a new page and close the final page. So that is the idea here. And it's going to call with the function module name. Okay, 1 minute. So control. Yeah. So then the control parameter, whatever you have used, it needs to be passed here. So currently output doesn't have anything, so you can even ignore as well. and then pass the values of Kunar, name 1, name 2, and everything. But here what happens is the function module, the Smartform function module is getting called every record for every record. Okay, so let's activate this, and it's create a spool, also only one spool with a single PDF document with multiple pages. So execute it. So LP01, there's no change in your output. So here it creates 20 pages. Okay, every customer, because number of records is 20 from your database table. So every record creates with new pages. So just ignore about the, excuse me, alignment and everything. I didn't concentrate on that. Okay. So it creates almost 20 pages with all the 20 records. So this can be achieved through your driver program also. So if you create a spool, LP01, new spool request, because for my testing it creates number of spools over there, I'm going to print it. Okay, it's just printed. So go to SP01 and execute. So the latest one is this. Okay, yeah, just open it. It creates the same thing, one page with one PDF with 20 pages. All right, so 10 pages. Then hold on. Okay, sorry, because it has a restriction. So here it just displayed only page 1, 10 of 20. So it creates first it shows actually 10 pages only. Got it? So this is a way you can handle the page break through the driver program as well. So driver program as this. So only two parameters to be handled in the control parameter. So open, no open, and is open at the first page and close at the end of the page. So I hope this might be useful to generate a page break with different business scenarios. Just play around. If you have any doubt, please let me know. Thank you so much for your time. See you in the next video. Bye.